Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and give my review over Chasing Atlanta. This is next week is the last episode, y'all. I don't know if they've shot the reunion yet or not. Have they? Have they shot the reunion, y'all? I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and get Q and Oliver out the way. In a nutshell, Oliver, you were wrong for going to somebody else about your brother's business. Like, I still don't understand Oliver's, I guess he's taking some accountability, but like, I never understood how in one breath you could sit here and say that this was my brother and we hung out every day. And now, from what Q was saying, even your mother called him, her son. So y'all were this close. But you found out some information, I guess, about him, allegedly being homeless, and you didn't feel comfortable enough to go to him and be like, hey, bruh, hey, sis, like, 4 people done came up to me and said that you home. Are you okay? What's going on? So it's like he took the information to someone who was Q's business partner, and some of y'all said that he was having pillow talk, and like I told y'all, it's no longer pillow talk when it leaves the pillow. Hello? Once you go home, if you go have a conversation with your partner and your partner takes this pillow talk to the streets, at that point it becomes a mess. And that's exactly what happened. So Oliver was all the way wrong in that. Hopefully he learned from it. Now Q. I don't know where Q get this. It sounds like Q was upset at Oliver for something that T.S. Madison did. Or approved. Like, that's like, what I got from it was Q wanted Oliver to go to his boss and tell his boss not to put something in her production. That's just like Oliver going to Q and telling Q to go to Sony. Doesn't Q work for Sony AR or something? He said something like that. That's like Q. That's like Oliver going to Q and telling Q, you need to tell your boss that I'm not happy about X, Y, and Z. And then Q boss look at him, because I would look at Q like, bitch, first of all, I don't know no Oliver. Girl, I don't know who that is. I don't care if that's your sister. Go do your job. And the thing that really had me questioning Q was, if you have your own personal relationship with T.S. Madison, if you have her telephone number, nigga, you call T.S. Madison. That is not Oliver's job. Oliver is the employee. T.S. Madison is his employer. And you're mad at the employer over something that the employee can't control. And if you have your own personal relationship with T.S. Madison, you need to pick up the phone and take up whatever issue you got with T.S. Madison. That is not Oliver's problem. Like, you want your friendship to come into his business. No. That is not how this works. At some point, I do think, I'm going to go ahead and say, I don't think necessarily Q, but I think we're just going to go ahead and say it. The girls are jealous of Oliver and Lauren. Girl, that's just what it is. Because even with Oliver's shady moments, his shady confessionals, is not to the point where, girl, it should be wartime. It's not to the point where, girl, we should be like fighting in. Like, I don't think it's that deep. Yeah, he said some little shady, cute stuff in the confessional, but not to the point where, girl, when we see each other, girl, we got to throw down. Girl, did he talk about your dad grandmama? My goodness. And for Lauren to have not really been around the girls, and the girls be so pressed about Lauren, we'll get into Lauren in a little bit. But yeah, like, I'm over Q and Oliver. Girl, it is what it is. I'm happy they worked on their friendship. I think that Q has some unrealistic expectations within their friendship. Nobody's about to go to their boss and tell them something about their sis. You know my sis mad because X, Y, and Z. I don't give a fuck about your sis. Nigga, this is work. Hello? And again, if Q had T.S. Madison's number, he has his own personal relationship, you need to call her. That is not Oliver's job. Q, stop. Just like you want to go to your job. Saying some bullshit about Oliver. Because your boss will probably look at you stupid. Rico was in a car accident. He says he's a private person. He don't really trust these messy assholes. So he don't really tell none of them his business. Girl, I get it, girl. I get it. Cameron has another health scare. The cancer may be back. Hopefully he's okay. The thing with Lauren being his friend, look, they had a conversation. Lauren said that she was going to try to be a better friend to Cameron, but I think at some point, if he doesn't feel as though he's getting what he needs from the friendship, then maybe it's just time to just cut the ties. It's not like y'all good Judies anyways. It sounds like y'all more co-workers. You know, we know each other. If I see you in the club, girl, let's have a drink, take a shot together. But after we leave the club, girl, we really don't kick it like that. And I think that's fine. But I think that Cameron doesn't have realistic expectations within his friendship or the lack of friendship with Lauren. You need to take it for what it is. Take it at face value, baby. If you and Lauren are the partying friends, then you and Lauren are the partying friends. All right? And that's just what it is. The Black Lives Matter, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. I wish that Real Housewives of Atlanta could see how they did this. I felt like this was the best way to include something very important that's going on now into a show that's about mess and drama. Like, They paid homage, they did their due, they showed what was going on, and then they got back to the mess. I feel like with Real Housewives of Atlanta, that's why I could not get into that portion, because we know. Girl, this ain't even about Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I just wish that, I'm going to talk about that in the Real Housewives of Atlanta video, if I can get into it. Real Housewives of Atlanta is not giving, girl. But I thought they did a great job at just kind of like, it was like a minute or two. They show what was going on. This is what's going on in the world today. Now we back to the mess. Don't nobody want to tune in to the mess show. I thought Kendra looked absolutely great with the yellow hair. Kendra says that her court case is coming up. She's a little bit nervous, but it's like, Kendra, like, you can't have it both ways. In one breath, girl, you kind of nervous about the court case coming up, but girl, on the other hand, girl, you throwing chairs at people like you in a WWE wrestling ring, girl. Like, which one is it? Are you nervous about going to jail or you don't care? Because when you threw that chair, bitch, I took it as though you didn't care. And now you want to start talking about, girl, no. Wayne got a gun. I don't know if that gun was fake or real. I don't know. But like, this is what I be talking about. Y'all hoes is ghetto, like, not even ghetto, but like, no, it's ghetto and it's dumb and it's hood and it's ratchet. Kendra, if you are on paper, are you supposed to be around a gun on paper? I don't know. Because I ain't never been on paper, thank God. Wish I was thirsty. Oh, yeah. Y'all heard my neighbors? Y'all heard my neighbors? I think they're arguing, girl. They ain't got nothing to do with me, honey. But anyways, let me make sure my door locked just in case some shit pop off. But Wayne got a gun. When Kendra was like, if I go back, like basically like if she got to go back to jail, at least she can say she got out of jail and was checking bitches. Girl, that's what you like about girl, out of this whole situation. That's the only thing that you can take away. That's your takeaway. Even though I got out of jail and I might be going back, at least I can say when I got out of jail I was checking bitches. Y'all need to let that hood mentality go, bitch. Girl, that is not cute. Girl, you are too old to make that, girl. That's my moment in life. Girl, I got out and checked the bitches, but I'm back in prison. Girl, what? Anyways, Troy sends a video message. Troy, you know what? I forgot all about Troy. Hold up. Girl, I need to go back. I don't forgot I had half of the stuff, child. Girl, I forgot. I'm looking. This is why I don't like taking notes on my iPad. Oh, Troy. Troy and his new show. Troy has his new show. What is it called? Talk Live Tuesday with Tag. Troy says that he says we know that he's about the LGBTQ community. No, we don't know that. We don't. Last time I saw you, you was calling your friend a tranny and throwing something at her. Girl, Troy is probably the worst type of friend, but no wonder why him and Dominique cool. Troy, this is my problem with Troy. Troy, you have no problem voicing that you will fight one of your friends if they come to your birthday party and ruin it. Instead of pulling your friend to the side and be like, bitch, you're going to have to go because you're not about to be doing that at my birthday party. Your initial reaction is to get into a physical fight with one of your friends. Then this friend of yours is a trans woman. And then you call her a tranny. Then you backdoor and say, I'm for the LGBTQ. Girl, no, you're not. You worse than Portia Williams. You worse than Portia getting on motherfucking TV talking about she for Black lives trying to protect black women. But then, girl, want to dog out another black woman in front of some white hoes on that Bravo chat shit. I'm going to get into Portia ass on the Real Housewives. Clearly, I need to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think that Troy needs to look at this season and do some reflecting, girl. Sis, it is not cute that you... And even if it's not Kendra, for you to have this attitude of, if you ruin something of mine, I'm going to fight you if you are my friend. Girl, that's not cute. Girl, I would never want to be your friend, girl. I done fucked up, and your initial reaction is to punch me in my face? Girl, what the fuck? Okay. Dominique is still a messy ass queen. Dominique calls himself one of the realest bitches, but Dominique, you really fake as fuck. Like, whoever face you in front of, that's who team he gonna be on. So if he is with Troy and whoever they talking about, that's the enemy. If he get in front of Oliver, girl, now it's, oh girl, you know I want to support you. Girl, you wasn't saying that the other night, girl. Girl, y'all hoes is messy and two-faced like a motherfucker. Lauren. Lauren did her video shoot. Now, Q was looking sexy in that video. I said, ooh, come on, Q. I hate when Q roll his pants up. Don't y'all hate when Q roll his pants up? I said, Q gonna roll up a pants. Q gonna roll a pants. You gonna roll up the pants, girl. But he gonna roll up the pants all the way up to his motherfucking calves. I hate when he roll them pants up. But girl, Q was looking real sexy though in Lauren video shoot. Now I miss Lauren England, sis. Girl, I remember you saying something about the budget for the video shoot was $100,000. Well, girl, what you do with the other $99,000? Cause bitch, you're not gonna tell me that little iPhone video shoot you had in front of that green curtain in that chair was $100,000. Girl, them Asian people is about to be off with your head, bitch. You better get them people their goddamn money back. Cause bitch, you don't pocket the rest of that money, girl. Cause that video shoot wasn't $100,000, girl. Now Lauren looked good. She looked good. But Lauren, that wasn't a $100,000 video shoot. Girl, when I tell you, girl, Jackie Chan and his brother about to come over here and beat your ass, I don't know what you're doing with them people money. But anyways, Oliver video shoot. Oliver had a video shoot. Girl, I will say Dominique and his boyfriend came with their A count and all that, girl. Yes. So I was here for that. Okay, now I can get back. Troy sends a video message. Like, Troy, like, how you gonna send a video message low key talking shit? Like, I didn't like that. Like, if you gonna talk your shit, bitch. But at least meet up with the girl and talk your shit. Like, what? Okay, did he have some truth in what he was saying? Yes. As Kendra's manager, I would have felt like, I forgot his name, Wayne's first response should have been, let me get my client out of this mess. But we know y'all girls don't operate like that. Like, Troy, you threw something at your friend, your female friend. At this point, like, on some real shit, I don't even blame Wayne for fighting. Girl, I don't. And the reason why is because yes, that is his client, but clearly they have a friendship too. And I see this grown man throwing something at my friend who's a woman. You supposed to jump in. You supposed to jump in. As a man, you should jump in to defend your female friend. Y'all already know how I feel about fighting. Sometimes fights have to happen under some circumstances, right? We can agree for that. We can agree to that. In this situation, I can definitely see how this fight happened. You threw something at this woman. Her friend is right here. Of course he's going to jump in and fight for his female friend. But you want him to take his client and get out the room. But I guess before he threw something at that, it had already escalated to something. So I guess, okay, let me go back. I guess when Kendra first got up out of her seat, that's when Wayne the Pain should have got her and got out the building. Okay. But it didn't happen. You threw something at that girl, and that's how the fight ended up going. Kendra says she's Miss Hollywood. This is the thing, right? I think they're too focused on Lauren and her, I ain't gonna call it shenanigans. Like, I think for the most part, the majority of us are kind of side-eyeing Lauren in this $5 million deal. Like, this is the thing, y'all. And this is no tea, no shade. Ain't no way in hell I'm walking around here talking about I just signed a $5 million deal, or I'm acting like I'm bad and bougie and girl, I'm gonna chase in Atlanta. Ain't no millionaire. I don't know if Lauren is trying to say she has $5 million in her pocket, because she just said $5 million deal. I don't know what that deal consists. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if they gave her like, this is, you got to pay us back. I don't know. But the thing is, everybody is on. It's kind of like let me give you an example. It's like with Dr. Wendy off of Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all know I love me some Wendy, but at the end of the day, girl, don't nobody give a fuck about them 4 degrees over here. Girl. We all at the same goddamn table, girl. This is Real Housewives of Potomac, girl. The only thing we gonna do is go out to eat, shade, and read. Girl, them 4 degrees don't mean shit over here. Now, they probably mean something at CNN. You know what I'm saying? But not over here. And I feel like with the girls on Chasing Atlanta, they're so caught up into Oliver and Lauren. It's like anything they do, it pisses them off. Like, oh, you act like you better than us. Who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a fuck if Lauren walk around here like she better than everybody? Girl, she live in an apartment just like y'all. Like, girl, you can look at Lauren's life and say and tell that she's not as honest as she claims to be. Like, girl, you got a lot going on, sis. And for you to try to walk around here like you this big bad, I'm the diva, I'm the girl, but girl, you sounding the least like everybody else. Girl, I got a $5 million deal, but girl, you still on Chasing Atlanta. Girl, it just does not make sense to me. Like, if this show is not doing all that for y'all, get the fuck out. But I do think it's at some point it's like, girl, just if Lauren wants to walk around here like she's the queen, let her walk around here like she's the queen. I really don't understand why that bothers the girls. They want to talk about this and talk about that. Okay, and so what? Who gives a fuck? Bitch, y'all all on the same show. That's how I look at it. Clearly, it's almost kind of like they're low key jealous. That's why I said they're low key jealous. Like, I would not give a fuck about Wendy's 4 degrees, because bitch, I don't want 4 degrees. Like, I would give a fuck about Lauren walking around here thinking she better than everybody, because girl, at the end of the day, girl, you still on the same goddamn show we on. Like, I don't know. I just feel like they give Lauren, especially Lauren and Oliver, too much. Like, it's just they give them too much. But the truth of the matter is, Oliver, out of all of them, from what I can see, probably is the most, I would say probably is the most successful. He's using his platform for what he needs to use it for. Y'all girls, y'all come on here. If anything, bitch, y'all need to be trying to follow in Oliver's footsteps. I'm sorry. Because he's the only one on here banking deals with Sephora. Girl, I think he got some shit going on with We TV and T.S. Madison. I don't know. So he's doing the damn thing, girl. Seasoning. Girl, y'all get on here and y'all just want to fight. And then say you are allied to the trans community. Girl, I can't. Girl, I'm done. Bye, y'all.